morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show and happy Monday. Good morning to the start of your week. I hope you're all doing well. Our top stories today: the Burj Khalifa lights up to honor Her Majesty the Queen.
We'll also be talking about Sri Lanka wins the Asia Cup 2022 title. Exciting.
And Dubai residents spot a Tesla taxi around town.
And live with the top content creators and power couple Ali and Walaa Hennaoui. So before we get into all of that, I want to ask Casey, tell me, if you can, say from the top of your head, what age do you think you'll turn in the year 2085?
2085. Okay, so probably 90 something.
90 something? Okay.
So born in 89. So 80, 90, 90-ish.
Okay, so here's the deal, right? The Queen Elizabeth, may her soul rest in peace, wrote a letter, okay, back in 1986 on a state visit to Australia, okay? And so back in 1986, she wrote this letter and she's like, it can be open for 100 years. So now we have 63 years left until that letter can be opened. And it's like the secret letter is stored in the vaults of, where is it stored? In the vaults?
Secret letter in the vaults
of Australia, Sydney. It's in the Queen Victoria's building.
Open the letter.
Right?
Open the letter. What is it?
Open the letter.
What do we have? Okay, so she wrote it in 1986. That was 3 years before her born. So it's going to be about, congratulations on the new building that they were inaugurating at the time on her visit. That's so cool, though.
I mean, it's stored over there. We don't know what the letter is about. It's just like it can only be opened after 100, not after 100 years, 63 more years at this specific year. But the thing is, like, why? Like, just open it now. Like, just open it,
So hold on. So that was in 1986.
Yeah.
What age are we going to have to be when... Oh, that's why you asked. What age are we going to be when they can visit? So it may not be open to my lifetime. It's what you're saying. It's what you said.
I mean, it might be. You don't know.
What age will I be?
93.
I'm going to be
96.
96
You're going to be 96
when the secrets are revealed.
Yeah. Richie, could you please help? But yes, that is the thing. That is the lowdown with the Queen's letter. And that's quite interesting. So
the tea will be spilled, but I'm going to be waiting, all eyes glued on the Sydney reveal of this
when you're
mysterious letter. And what age will you be?
I'll be 85.
Simran will still be 20. This is the thing.
20? No, I'll be around my 80s.
You'll be in your 80s. I'll be in my 90s. We'll Zoom. We'll call. We'll meta.
Oh my God, we're gonna be like discussing it. We can Zoom then, and we can do a live show from wherever we are.
I wonder what we'll be eating and drinking at that time.
And we'll be in the metaverse. That's insane. But of course, like this post went up online, right? And people just like throwing in their guesses of what they think is gonna be in the letter.
Okay, and
interesting guesses. Just like. People are assuming it's going to be like a time capsule. Yeah. That they already know what the future is going to be like because, you don't know what sort of information the Queen is privy to, right? I don't know.
Let's wait and see. This is like the biggest clickbait we've ever done in our entire lives, but we'll bring you those details when I'm 96-ish, so 93, and Simran is
85. I guess.
But in the here and now, a video went up shared by Emar, Burj Khalifa, which is pretty cool. The Burj Khalifa lights up to honor Her Majesty the Queen. And also, hundreds gathered throughout the weekend to pay their respects to the Queen at the QE2 in Port Rashid. So, of course, many in the UAE have been waiting to pay respects after the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. And where they went was the retired British ocean liner, which was converted, of course, into a floating hotel in Dubai. And it's welcoming people to pay their respects and offer condolences in Port Rashid.
So this weekend, the UK and the UAE embassy announced that following the death of Queen Elizabeth II, the British Embassy in Abu Dhabi and the British Embassy in Dubai have arranged 2 locations where members of the public will be able to offer their condolences. Now, in Dubai, condolences can be given to the QE2 at Port Rashid every day between hours of 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and from 10th September until Monday, 19th September.
And then in Abu Dhabi, if you're down there, condolences can be given at St. Andrew's Church, Al Bark Street, Al Mushrif, between the hours of 12 and 6, from Monday the 12th until Thursday, 15th of September, and again from 10 until 4 on Friday, 16th of September. So you have time. There's also an online book of condolences. That's at royal.uk, and a selection of these messages will be passed on to members of the royal family. And it's really touching, you know, to see the hundreds of bouquets being laid down at QE2 this weekend. And then, of course, the video of the Burj Khalifa lighting up in honour. And it was just a beautiful and short, touching tribute to the Queen.
And honestly, like this weekend, my social media has been flooding with just really beautiful videos of the Queen, beautiful videos of the royal family. And it is like a sad moment, but at the same time, I don't know, just seeing the family together, like seeing Prince Harry, Prince William, and like the two wives
reuniting for the first time in a show of solidarity. I think everyone was glued to the TV over the weekend. Just people were so touched by, you know, the end of an era, a great monarch gone, and then just to see the kind of touching and important tributes. And you know, it was good to see the family get together. They had to get together. If they hadn't, it would have felt like the media spotlight went on to that and the whys and the questions. But I think in these times, like, families need to show the unity and also just accept it.
Very true. It's actually like, it sucks that it takes it takes these kind of occasions to get a family reunited, but the fact that we saw them together and, like you said, in solidarity is amazing. And it just shows like family first always, and in times of crisis, all you want and need and hope is around you as family. So yeah, it just makes that point all that much stronger.
And if you do want to pay tribute, of course you can at the QE2 on the dates already mentioned. Let's jump in to the big news story of this morning.
Exactly. Now Sri Lanka wins the Asia Cup 2022 title. So Sri Lanka beat Pakistan by 23 runs to lift the Asia Cup 2022 title on Sunday night at the Dubai International Stadium in Dubai Sports City. And the International Cricket Council, ICC, the global governing body for international cricket, tweeted that the match between Sri Lanka and Pakistan was a brilliant battle in the power play between the two sides.
What a finish and what a tournament it was. You know, we've seen thousands of people across the UAE come out and support. And then last night, of course, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and just when it was time for Pakistan to put the foot down on the accelerator, Sri Lanka bowled and fielded with excellence. They dried up the runs, increasing the pressure while upping the required run rate. And of course, Banka Rapiakska, apologies for the mispronunciation, had smashed an unbeaten 71 to lift Sri Lanka to 170 over 6 from a precarious 58 over 5, making Sri Lanka the 6th time Asia Cup title holder. An absolutely huge win. Congratulations to all Sri Lankans in the UAE celebrating. We saw the celebrations on the street last night. It was huge. Love seeing the positive celebrations, and they got to enjoy their win. They got to enjoy their huge win last night in Dubai, and it was great to kind of, we've shared two videos, one of the team celebrating right after the match, which of course, like, good to win. So good. And then the celebrations on the street last night, so people just saying like, up Sri Lanka, up Sri Lanka. And of course, hard luck to Pakistan. You obviously played an absolutely fantastic game, a fantastic cup throughout. You know, you played some amazing matches, nail-biting finishers every single game. So hard luck to you guys, but a massive congratulations to Sri Lanka. Take the win and enjoy it.
Honestly, they deserve this on so many levels. I think the country needed this, the people needed this, and that too, they played wonderfully throughout the tournament. They were just like on their game, like, you know, winning, and it was like they had their head in the game. So well deserved.
Clearly ahead of the game. Love these celebrations that we have on the streets. Yeah, but there's sports, it's great.
And you just get to see during times like this just how many members of the community there truly is. Yeah. Like I didn't know there were so many Sri Lankans in Dubai. Like I had no idea. But like when they won last time, we saw the videos come in. You're just like, whoa, the community, like it's insane. Yeah. There's so many, and like that too, getting out in the streets, and it's not just Sri Lankans. People like, you know, friends and families, like everyone gets out and supports their, you know, like their friends, I guess, you know, like you're all out celebrating together. So it's just a very good, pleasant time.
It is. And, look, the Asia Cup, I think, took over everyone's lives, whether or not you're a supporter of cricket or not, because, of course, it led to some traffic. But next up, all eyes on the World Cup, because although it's not happening in Dubai, I feel like we are taking a piece of it for ourselves. There's going to be fan villages all over the city. I literally cannot wait to see the setups that some of the places bring out for it. It's going to be huge, and the momentum is building for that. So watch this space. Let's jump into our next story. So UAE authorities deny allegations of the deportation of some nationalities. So recently, there has been some videos and posts of people claiming that the UAE is denying entries of certain African nationals. Now, some are also alleging that deportation is due to their nationality. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation confirmed that these allegations are categorically false and a mere repetition of previously disproven claims. So these claims have actually been said before, and they've previously been disproven.
Exactly. So the UAE remains committed to full transparency in dealing with these issues and urges the media to refer to official statements by the relevant UAE authorities in this regard. And this circumstance, Saeed Al-Hibsi, Director of Human Rights Department at the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, noted that a limited number of workers were carried out, and he said the concerned parties must abide by the terms of these contracts, and any termination of a contractual relationship with the must take place in accordance with the requirements set forth in contracts.
So what they've basically summarized is any deportation that were carried out were, in fact, people who were illegally here.
Exactly.
And that is the latest on that. But we're jumping into something that you may have spotted around town, which I think is fairly cool. Like, I really hope that my next taxi is one of these. Is it? What date is it? Is it October 1st? You can't do that.
No, what do you thought? Like, boo? Ooh. No, it was just like exciting news because so many of my friends forwarded this to me. They're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like a Tesla cab.
Awesome.
Because I've only sat in one Tesla Uber, and it was just like the most exciting time of my life.
Same. Once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll never forget that day.
Yeah, I actually remember it because Uber said that they were going to do, it was right when they'd just been announced, and they got in touch with some media, and they were like, hey, we're going to do, it's a secret Uber trip. And they you had to give your details and all of this. You didn't know which particular mode of Uber it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I dream big. I live in Dubai, and I was like, it's going to be a chopper. It's going to be a chopper. It's going to be a chopper.
Oh, wow. I mean, like, you would think car, but no, you went straight to a chopper.
I mean, an Uber chopper, I just didn't know. And they wanted, like, specific timings and details. Of course, like, I live in the middle of, at the time I lived in the middle of Riyadh. There was no way they were going to get a chopper in there. However, yeah, I was excited about the Uber, but I really thought I was going to work in a chopper that day.
But it was a Tesla.
It was a cool Tesla, yeah, but it was very fancy.
We will take what we can get.
We will take what we can get.
So this next story is to do with a Tesla, if you guys, already guessed. Dubai residents spotted a Tesla taxi around town. So RTA announced the first batch of Tesla Model 3 taxis, which will be trialed to verify the efficiency of the vehicle, and this was said back in July, and here they are on the Dubai roads.
His Excellency Matar Al Tayar, who is the Director General, Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the RTA, said the usage of Tesla electric vehicles in Dubai taxi fleet is an exceptional experience, which contributes in realising His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai's green economy for sustainable development. It also supports Dubai's government energy and low carbon strategy aimed to make Dubai a model to be emulated in the efficient use of energy and to reduce carbon emissions.
Exactly, and it is noteworthy that the operation of Tesla vehicles as part of the Dubai taxi fleet was widely welcomed by partners and clients, and they are being deployed on 24-hour service to serve all events and hotspots across the Emirate, especially in Dubai airports, where DTC runs the biggest fleet of Tesla vehicles in the UAE. And now we're seeing them rolling out as proper Hala taxis.
Question?
Yes.
Is it Tesla or Tesla?
I say Tesla.
Tesla or Tesla?
I say Tesla.
My one or my two?
One.
I say Tesla, but I think it's Tesla.
You think it's Tesla? But I hear Tesla.
When do you hear it?
Like when people talk about it, I hear Tesla. You hear Tesla?
No, I've always thought it's Tesla, and I've always say Tesla, and in my head I'm like Tesla, and I write Tesla, and I think it's Tesla. But more recently, I'm like I think it's Tesla.
But who said Tesla for you to think it's Tesla instead of Tesla?
Know. You know when you say something for so long and then you realize you're completely mispronouncing like designer names, like Christian Louboutin. I'd be like Christian Louboutin, or like my mum would say Gookie, or she would say Dinky, and you'd be like, no, mum, get it right. But like, who knows? I don't know. It
could be Gucky. Why not? Like it's supposed to be Gucky. There's no H in there.
I think it's Gucci.
No, it is. It's actually with names, it's however the owner of it pronounces it, right? Like it could be Nike or Nike, but the guy says Nike, or like the owner says Nike.
Because whoever created the brand, they're from whatever country they're from, they have a certain pronunciation, and that's usually how it's accepted to be. Yeah,
exactly.
So,
what are the ones that my grandmother used to call Louis Vuitton? Louis Wonton.
Yeah, Louis. I can't even remember Louis Vuitton, but I don't even know if I say it right. Christian Dior. I think maybe like Dior.
Dior. You know, like Irish. Dior is correct. I mean, Dior you can't pronounce.
I think you can.
What other ways could you say Dior?
Dior. I think I actually think my mom says Dior.
Dior. Dior.
Christian Dior. What were the ones you had growing up? Like she would always, it would be so funny.
Givenchy is one people get wrong.
Givenchy.
Yeah. Bulgari. Like people don't have a Bulgari.
That's so hard.
Yeah.
That's like
Bulgari. It's Bulgari.
Guys, any thoughts on the Tesla versus Tesla? I think Tesla sounds fancier.
Tesla or Tesla? I like Tesla. Tesla. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the flying cars.
She hears like it's Bulgari. Bulgari. Oh yeah, see, I still say it wrong. Vulgar.
Bulgari. It's not
trying.
Bulgari. It's not Bulgari. It's Bulgari.
Bulgari.
Damn, I need to stop shopping from Shein. Get my game
Shein,
up.
we know.
Shein,
we get. Shein. Okay, guys, I think that's it for Saturday. Okay, so we were hoping to go live with top content creators and power couple Ali and Walaa Hennaoui. However, they are not here this very second. We're having trouble with traffic. As you guys know, this can happen. But we're going to go have a little chat with them later on today and bring it to you live tomorrow morning. So if you were staying tuned for that, it's going to come live tomorrow morning. And that is all we have time for. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Hello everyone, it's Hala Bassam from Smashy TV. Are you interested in the latest tech and business news in the region? Then make sure to check out our show Tech Bil Arabi on Smashy TV app and on our website www.smashy.tv. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Smashy TV. Smashy TV for the driven, the dreamers and the doers from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.